I'll put a plug in for a book that I disagree with on his conclusion about whether remarriage is ever permitted. He says no, I say yes. But I think it's one of the best books I've ever read on, I haven't read that many to be honest, but him dealing with the New Testament on singleness, a book by Andrew Korns.
Interesting.
Andrew Korns, and I forget the title of it. It's about divorce and remarriage. You can easily find it just by looking up Andrew Korns. And he deals very well with the Bible's high view of singleness. And that's important.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, though, the permission to remarry is also important to hang on to, because just a story, I have a friend who, her husband was unfaithful, committed adultery. They were conservative Mennonite. They went to get counseling. They received counsel not from a conservative Mennonite. And she says the conservative Mennonite counselor said that she has a right to divorce her husband. He's not telling her what to do. The counselor's not telling her, but she has a right, according to scripture, to divorce her husband for adultery. That's her decision. She has to decide, is she going to fight for this marriage or is it time to go? And she told me that it was that freedom to divorce if she wanted to that gave her the courage to fight, because it recognized, it validated the seriousness of the offense against her.
Yeah.
And that's part of what I'm getting at here.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, I don't know if that's the essence of your position, but I will tip my cards as well. And I think too that I would have a really hard time coming to a conclusion that says scripture does not allow for a divorce. I don't think we're being very faithful to scripture to say that there's no possibility of divorce. And then remarriage is one that I'm still working through, but it does seem like there's space that I did not grow up with when I thought about marriage, but also very clearly God's vision for marriage, and we see this in Jesus and even in Paul, is for a marriage that freely gives to each other, sexually, emotionally, physically, like everything. They're committed to each other through the...
Yes.